We're here with Chris Armstrong. He is Vice President of Product at Cavnue. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
So you're working on improving digital infrastructure. Why do you think that is key to the roads of the future?
It's super important. We know that our roadways across the United States and all over the world have a major safety problem. We are losing way too many lives on roadways, and the conditions out there it just can be very dangerous for people. And so we view digital infrastructure as the game changer that really attacks that safety problem and makes a difference not only in the way that the roadways operate, so it's a safer, more comfortable experience for people, but also in the way that people behave on the roadway and trying to improve traffic flow, but most importantly, get people safely from point A to point B.
So what exactly are these roads going to look like? What type of technology are we talking about?
I think we're very used to transportation being this big physical asset, right? It's pavement, it's highways, it's bridges, it's all these things. But for us to do a better job managing those physical assets, we have to bring a digital portfolio to transportation. We have to treat it like a living, breathing object that we need to update people on at all times. And so digital infrastructure is all about understanding what's happening out on the roadway in real time at all times. That might be an air mattress falling off the back of a car. That might be a car stalled on the side of the road, or hopefully not, a crash or a collision. It could also be the condition of the pavement. There's a pothole, there's deteriorating lane striping, all of these different types of things. So digital infrastructure helps us bring that condition to life and inform people faster and in a more consumable, actionable way than we've been able to do in the past.
What are some specific projects that you're working on that people would be able to experience?
Well, we're fortunate at Cavnue to have two great partnerships. One is in the state of Michigan, the other is in the state of Texas. So in Michigan, we've actually built a dedicated lane as a pilot to start to show the opportunity for us to really understand the condition of that lane at all times and directly interact with vehicles to improve the safety, the comfort, and the reliability of travel in that lane. And in Texas, we're doing it without dedicated infrastructure. We are monitoring what's happening on the roadway at all times, and we are sharing alerts and assessing trends over time. We want to predict what's happening with safety before it happens. We're really good at responding to crashes and unfortunately fatalities, but we want to get better at preventing them and predicting those conditions before they happen.
What kind of technology does that require?
So at Cavnue, we've introduced what we like to refer to as next generation road instrumentation. It's really turning this physical asset into a digital asset. We use a continuous field of view of cameras very close together so we can see the whole roadway at all times with overlapping fields of views. We use other types of sensors as well to support that camera technology and be able to detect very quickly what's happening on the road.
Are you working on any other projects that people might be able to experience? I know you said Michigan and Texas.
That's right.
Are there any others going on?
We're working hard to bring that to life to make that happen. We look at the country as, a large series of critical routes. Every road is very important, but there are certain roads that carry the majority of traffic, that deal with the majority of congestion, and unfortunately also deal with the majority of safety issues like crashes and fatalities. So we're working hard at partnering with hopefully new customers that manage and deal with those critical routes on bringing this technology to life and protecting those road assets for the purpose of not only just safety for getting people from point A to point B, but to treat transportation as the economic backbone that it truly is.
Is this something that you're looking to expand across the country, these roads?
Yeah, ideally we tackle all of our critical routes across the country. We have many millions of miles of roadway in the United States, but it really comes down to a few thousands of miles where the majority of the safety challenge and where the majority of these critical routes are.
How long do you think it will get to your ideal amount of these roads throughout the country?
Well, transportation technology can move fast, but making changes in transportation does take time. We have to be thoughtful about the way we're impacting communities. We have to be thoughtful about transportation as a piece of how we move about freely, whether that's via transit, whether that's via highways. And so my hope is we can move really fast in the next 3 to 5 years, and we can see some of these, real improvements to safety on critical routes happen fast and reliably.
Chris, so much insight. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.